So let's talk about how to use the tracking sheet for the 1-minute articulation app. The first thing we suggest you do is download the free tracking sheet that looks like this and then print it out. Then put the child's name at the top of the tracking sheet and also the starting date. Next, you're going to circle or highlight the sounds that the child needs to work on. Here we have highlighted the G, K, and S sounds. We want you to notice the separate boxes for the initial, medial, and final positions. These are the boxes that you will put markings in to keep track of a child's progress. You're going to mark the position the child needs to work on with a diagonal slash. Now, only mark the word level at first, because as the child progresses, you will mark the other boxes for phrases and sentences. Remember to always check out sounds at the word level first before moving to a phrase or sentence level. As a child begins practicing on a certain sound in a certain position at a certain level, you will mark it with an X. So you will turn the diagonal slash into an X. When you look at this tracking sheet, you can see that Sue is working on the G sound in the initial position at the word level. And we know that because there is an X in that box. There is just a slash in the medial and final boxes for the word level. So we know that she's going to have to work on those sounds, but she is not working on them yet. She is just working on the initial G words. As you can see, Sue is also working on the K sound in the initial position, and she will work on both set 1 and set 2 because they are both marked with an X. She is not working on the S sound because they just have a slash. So when we look at this tracking sheet, it's easy for us to go to the 1-minute articulation app and get right to work in the right place. As Sue works with the 1-minute articulation app, she is going to make a lot of progress. She will master the G and K sounds in the initial position of words. After she masters those sounds, we are going to color in that X and make it into a solid square. And then we will write the date she passed all of her tests in the box next to the word level. The solid square tells us that Sue has met her speech goals at that level. So now we can have Sue focus on either another sound, or another position, or another type of practice, such as the phrase level. Well, we decide to move Sue to the medial position of words for both the G and K sounds. So we make an X in those boxes. Now, you would continue working through this tracking sheet, marking each sound, position, and either the word, phrase, or sentence level until Sue masters all of her sounds. So we hope you can see how valuable this tracking sheet is in knowing exactly what a child needs to work on while using the 1-minute articulation app. Now, be sure to join us for our next video where we talk about how and where to begin using the 1-minute articulation app.